Hi and welcome to the latest channel update. We're now in May. Obviously I've just returned home from my latest vacation. While I was away I was working on some of the Arduino Mega nodes which would have been going onto the Mimic panel. Now unfortunately the Dymo Mega ended up with a problem. I'm still waiting for Dymo to get back to me that I may have bought a fake copy, so I'm waiting for them to confirm that their version, the I2C, will work. I was also having a problem with trying to get the CAN to work with it, so it may be the SPI had a problem on that board that I bought as well. Because since I've come back, so we started to work on the ESP32 nodes while I was away. So we now have one of these working, which is the ESP32 module, and you'll see more of that being the near future being developed for certain things. Obviously this has got a lot more memory and is a faster processor and uses a cheap CAN transceiver, and I've managed to get that working today. I've also come back and the canal, we will be doing some more work on that in the next few days, as well as putting the extra modules or peripherals onto the Arduino Nano nodes in these areas here. So I did a bit of scenic work before I left, which is sort of allowing me to think about eventually putting this section in on the layout, and that I'm really looking forward to. So the next couple of weeks are going to be very busy, I feel, putting the different pieces together, so hopefully I'll bring you along for that journey. I've also, because I'm involved with the Merseyside area group, which is a section of Merg, looking at the development of a plank for those groups, for letting them members see what they could possibly do for their layouts. So that is being documented through the RM web via a blog, so you might be interested in following that along. Again, that is going to be a simple demo plank. It's also handy for myself because rather than me testing nodes up here on my layout, it allows me to do it on a table downstairs, which makes life a lot easier. But I'm hoping as well in the next couple of weeks while I'm home I will be able to get more trains running and perhaps get some of the automated sketches working, which I think some people will enjoy seeing the trains running, because I do realise there hasn't been much trains running for you to see, which is not great, but you know, the realisation was getting the electronics now the way I want it is a priority for me. The other thing I need to really start working on is this section here. Now here you can just possibly make out the Arduino Mega. That is, at the moment, it's a CMRI node, and that is doing all my block detection. Unfortunately, the Arduino Mega has started having a fault. Now, I was going to use the Dymo as well and buy another one of them to use that on here. But what we're going to do is I'm going to buy a second Arduino Mega, swap that over to LCC and convert this over to LCC rather than CMRI. Now the debate is, do I stick with the Arduino Mega or possibly split it into two Arduino Nanos, or even maybe the Arduino Uno R4 Minima? That's another nice module or MCU we could possibly look at using, because I've still got more of these Merg current block detectors that I need to build to make for the other section I just showed earlier, which will be the other upper level of the central station area, which will be my main fiddle yard. So that, I'm not looking forward to doing it, but that it's intermittent at the moment, where sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So for automation, I really need that to become as reliable as it used to be. It's been in now for over 5 years or more, so it's time I looked at it and tidied it all up. So here is the ESP node that I'm going to be working on in the future. Now, I did end up having problems at first when I was trying this unit out, and it turned out there was a slight thing we needed to change within the example sketches, and this I've now had working on the test plank that I'm doing for the Merseyside area group as well, because some of these guys want to build larger layouts, and I think the ESP32 and with this transceiver unit, that might be better for them, because obviously the amount of speed this has over the Arduino Nano, and the extra memory. Obviously as well, people could then use it for the Wi-Fi for home use if they wanted. Obviously this won't get shown until probably about 6 months down the line, maybe when I have more time to experiment with the Wi-Fi solutions. So hopefully that gives you a bit of an insight into the ESP32. And the other board that I'm starting to look at is this one here, the Arduino R4 Minima. Now this one I like again because it's got the breakouts for us. This has got more memory, it's got a built-in CAN controller, so again that would work I think with one of these modules that we see here, or I may have to use a slightly different one yet, I'm not sure. But again, this you can use with some of the Arduino sketches I've already got. There will be some little tweaks that need to be made, I think, to some of them, but that again, for maybe people with larger layouts, might be a better option than an Arduino Nano. So I'm going to end the video here today, and I hope this gives people an insight at what I've been working on while I've been away.